had the opportunity to train with an elite group, run in the Olympic trials, travel around the world racing, or write this book. After a successful high school running career, I enrolled at Central Michigan University and walked on to the cross-country team. During my tenure, our team won several conference titles and earned top 25 rankings. We even managed to take 9th place at the NCAA Division I cross-country championships one year. I graduated in 2004 with a bachelor's degree in exercise science and a collegiate running record I was proud of. But while I was happy with all I had accomplished and felt good overall about my time spent in the world of collegiate running, I always had a lingering notion that I had more to give. That led me to begin dreaming big about the possibilities of running longer distances and competing at the post-collegiate elite level. Enter Kevin and Keith Hanson. As luck would have it, the Hansons-Brooks Distance Project is located in Michigan. So after my eligibility at Central Michigan came to a close, I asked the Hansons if they would consider taking me on. While other coaches would have likely overlooked me, they saw some potential, thinking that I might end up being a decent marathoner. That is where the adventure truly began. In August 2004, I packed all my possessions in my car and moved from Mount Pleasant to Rochester, ready to begin training for my first marathon under the tutelage of Kevin and Keith. In October 2004, I made my debut at the LaSalle Bank Chicago Marathon, finishing in 2 hours, 18 minutes, 48 seconds, the 5th American and 17th overall. As soon as I crossed the finish line, I swore I'd never do it again. 10 years later, I had run 10 more marathons. Guess I was wrong. Affirming my entrance into the professional running world, 2006 was a major turning point in my running career. I distinctly remembered the 2 weeks leading up to the Boston Marathon that spring. A group of us from the Hansons-Brooks Distance Project who were training for that race headed down to Florida to acclimate to running in the heat. The day before we took off, I defended my thesis before my committee members, my last official duty in completing my master's degree in exercise physiology from Oakland University. It had been a long, challenging academic road, and it felt like a weight had been lifted from my shoulders. I knew the marathon would be nowhere near as difficult as standing in front of 3 professors who were 100 times wiser than I, as I defended my humble work. After months of training through the depths of the Michigan winter, and then acclimating to the sunny temperatures of Florida, the team was more prepared than ever to take on Beantown 2006 in force. Members of our group ended up taking 4th, 10th, 11th, 15th, 18th, 19th, and 22nd places in the men's race. I finished 11th with a new personal best of 2 hours, 15 minutes, 23 seconds. With the performances of Meb Keflezighi, Alan Culpepper, and Pete Gilmore, Americans managed to seize 7 of the top 15 places. It was clear the tide of U.S. running mediocrity was changing, with American marathoners making significant steps to once again be competitive on an international level. There hadn't been this much excitement about American marathon runners since the Bill Rogers, Frank Shorter, and Greg Meyer days in the late 1970s and early 1980s. In addition to a renewed excitement for my own training, that race prompted me to take over the Hansons' annual marathon training clinics through the Hansons running shops. While I had a good job as an exercise physiologist at the local hospital, this was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. It not only allowed me to utilize my academic degrees, but also gave me the chance to become further immersed in the sport I had come to love. Most rewarding was being in a position to transmit my passion for running to other people through the Hansons Marathon Method. As it turned out, coaching was a perfect fit for me. As my experience and clientele grew, Kevin and Keith encouraged me to open a coaching business called Hansons Coaching Services, which I did in 2006. With feature articles about their unique method in countless magazines and newspapers, the brothers became nationally recognized for their coaching of elites and everyday distance runners alike. As their methods gained increased attention, I served as the go-to guy for answering questions and guiding runners via these time-tested training methods. In the meantime, my own running has also taken off. I have qualified for 3 Olympic marathon trials, 2008.